Hi, I am Dibyendu Mahato. Here I am going to present my poster entitled Study of Electron and Positron Impact Elastic Scattering from NH3 and pH3 Molecule. The study on electron and positron impact scattering from NH3 and pH3 molecule are getting a lot of attention due to their involvement and application in different physical and chemical processes, such as NH3 is required in chemical industries for plasma catalysis application, where it is used as a source gas of nitrogen atom. On the other hand, pH3 is one of the most important phosphorus species found in astronomical environments, such as in circumstellar Saturn atmosphere. In view of such application, we have performed the electron-positron impact cross-section study of the target molecule NH3 and pH3 by using an optical model potential. Basically, we have used an analytic static potential approach where the target is represented through a STO6G Gaussian basis function. Here, the target charge density can be represented by the mod square of the molecular orbital, where the molecular orbital are written as a linear combination of atomic orbital, and the atomic orbital is expanded through the Gaussian basis function. Further, the static potential can be represented by the integration over rho at a distance r prime by r minus r prime. Now putting the value of rho at r prime from the previous and expanding the denominator using the properties of a spherical harmonic, we get the spherically average electric static potential as V of r. Here we have used the important property of Gaussian orbital, that is the product of two exponential part of two orbital with different center A and B can be written as an exponential of same form at a center P on the line joining A and B. Here Rp is that product vector. Now the integral is evaluated by considering the multiplication of two different atomic Gaussian orbital in a fixed molecular frame. Now we come to the case of NH3 and pH3 molecule. A symmetric diagram of NH3 and pH3 is shown in figure A, where X is a representation for the N or P, and here Rp is the product vector, or that is the product of X with any of the hydrogen atom or a hydrogen atom with a hydrogen atom. As we are doing the calculation in a particular molecular frame XYZ, so we have to transform the Rp vector to the molecular frame through the Euler angle alpha, beta and gamma. So here for the simplicity we have taken Rp in the direction of Zp such that we can take alpha is equal to 0. So the first rotation is done around the Yp axis through beta so that Rp is coincide with the Z axis, and the second rotation is done about the Z axis through an angle gamma such that Xp and Yp coincide with the X and Y of the molecular frame. By using this Euler angle and performing the integration, we have obtained the electric static potential. We have also added the nuclear potential term, that can be represented by V nuclei. Here ZH and ZX are the atomic number of hydrogen and X atom, and RH and Rx are the position vector of IH and X atom from the center of mass. So the total spherically average static potential can be written as V static equals to electric part as well as the nuclear part, with the three different section where R greater than equal to RH, when R is between Rx and RH, and R less than Rx. Further, along with the static potential, we have added the exchange polarization and the absorption potential to construct the complex optical potential. Further, this optical potential has been used in the Schrodinger equation and solved by using partial wave analysis method to get the scattering amplitude, and taking the mod square of the scattering amplitude we get the differential cross section, and from here there we can easily calculate the integrated momentum transfer, absorption and the total cross section. These are few results of electron scattering differential cross section from NH3 molecule at 20, 50 and 100 electron volt. Also, we have presented here the integrated and total cross-section for the NH3 for both the electron and positron. On comparison, we can see a overall good agreement with the previous experiment and the calculation. In a similar way, we have presented here the electron impact differential cross-section for pH3 and also the integrated and total cross-section for both electron and positron. A good agreement is noticed on comparison with the available theoretical results. These are the conclusion of my today's presentation, and these are the few reference. Thank you.